Hello everyone, Glenny here, welcoming you to think about some shoulder rolling as we sit comfortably in a nice easy pose. Also crisscross applesauce or whatever comfortable seat here. Remember to sit in a pillow or a folded blanket or a towel if you're feeling kind of hard. If it's hard for you to sit tall and erect and long here and you're more like this, really lift your butt up. Sit on something tall and it'll open your hips up and allow you to really create length, because it's all about wherever you're at, wherever your range of motion is, creating that lift and breathing expansion and exhaling contraction. So let's do that. Inhale our goalpost arms and exhale, give yourself a hug, tuck your chin. Inhale, open, and exhale, embrace. And let's try in through the nose, expanding and exhaling through the mouth. And then taking your arms out to a T, palms up. Let's wring our towel. So one hand is palm down, the other one's palm up. And we're just going to take one shoulder forward. You're rotating, wringing your towel. I don't have the words for this one. Just play around and explore that arm rotation, alternating as you bring one shoulder forward then the other. Coming to our hands down, take them down here as we inhale one arm up and exhale it over. And up. And over the other way. Inhaling the expansion, exhaling the arching over and curling. Synchronizing your breath with your movement. Maybe your breath is slower than mine, maybe it's faster than mine. So whatever it is, you're synchronizing the flow of your movement with your breathing. And then let's come out and let's just palms down, take your pinkies back, sort of like airplane, or chest forward, pinkies back, sitting tall. And then exhale, taking your right arm under your left, playing with a little air. The right arm's under, we're crossed around. Eagle arms, eagle arms, eagle arms. Inhaling, open again. And exhale the left arm over. And maybe the backs of your hands are touching, maybe you're wrapping them around a little bit. Your elbows are sort of in line with your shoulders. Pressing your palms forward a little bit, feeling a nice stretch in the back of your shoulders. And then let's open it up. Just take your arms to a V for victory. You showed up this morning. You're here. We're seated. We're breathing. We're moving. Congratulations. Showing up is half the battle. It's not really a battle, but half the kindness and goodness to yourself. Taking care of yourself can be a battle. But I'm not feeling very battle-y this morning. And so let's find our way to our tabletop, all fours. And your knees are under your hips. Your wrists are under your elbows or under your shoulders. Elbow creases shining forward. Let's inhale, drop your belly and look up. Exhale, tuck your chin, tuck your tail, curl, press through your hands, cat. Inhaling, lengthening the spine, raising the gaze, cow. And exhaling, tucking the chin, tucking the tail, pressing through the hands. And following with your breath again, linking the inhale to the exhale. And as you're ready, tuck your toes under, sit back on your heels. See, already I'm building some heat here, which is very nice in a 50-degree room. Ha ha ha. Building heat, good, right? Shoulders up, around, down, back. Take your hands now to your tree trunk, the trunk. As we inhale, three-dimensional expansion. And exhale, squeezing down to your inner sapling. Inhaling, growing a mighty tree trunk. And exhaling, that connection, that core connection. Then coming to our standing knees, shoulders up, around, down, and back, reaching to the crown of our head. We're going to take our arms, look up, inhale, raising up, and exhale, sitting your sit bones back on your heels as the back of your hands come to the small of your back. Inhaling your chest and face and heart forward and up, raising and shining and reaching, and exhaling, lowering. So following your range of motion this morning, so ranges of motions can be so varied from day to day, hour to hour, week to week, body to body. So explore your range of motion. You can start small and get a little bit bigger with each expansion and exhale, inhale and exhale. So growing as we inhale, getting big, and exhaling, curling and tucking and rolling it down. And then we'll find our way back to tabletop. And taking our right leg back and just toes under, do a little back and forth, wake up, checking in with your body, sort of good morning calf, you're there. Rocking back and forth, coming back to all fours, taking the other foot back, exploring that. And then coming to our all fours, inhaling and thinking about pressing down through the palms and lifting up. So we're not hanging in our joints, we're pushed up and supported and open. And taking our right leg back, toes facing down, knees shining down to the ground, heel reaching back as we take our left arm long, inhaling length, and then exhale, elbow to knee. This next time we inhale length, let's hold and breathe, 3 breaths here. Feeling equally balanced on our right palm and our left shin. And on your next exhale, bring it back down to all fours, peanut butter jar. You're inside your cylinder, your sticky cylinder. You're just using your torso spatula to play around and explore wiping all the goodness from inside your cylinder out. And then go the other way. And then finding your way back to equidistant, equal weight on all four, on 2 palms on your shins, taking your left, shifting your weight so that your tripod is supporting you. Your left foot is back, heel flexed, knee shining down. And as you're ready, take your right arm long, inhaling that extension, exhaling contraction. The cozy curl. taking it to your long extended place for 3 nice long full breaths. On your next exhale, bringing everything back to all fours, tucking your toes under, sitting back and rocking back, and see if you can find your squat. If you're a toe squatter, be happily balanced on your toes and find a nice balanced place like this on your toes. Woohoo! And if you're a foot squat, full flat-footed squatter, depending on the shape of your bones and how things work, you can be flat-footed. So whatever your squat is this morning, let's just take a few nice breaths here. Eyes closed or softly opened, however you like it. I tend to be an eye closer simply because it helps me personally feel what's going on better, and I don't get distracted by shiny things and so many things to do. So I find I personally connect better with my eyes closed, you may have noticed. But there's no right way to do this. Whatever works for you. And then as you're ready, finding your way to a standing. Is it possible? And then taking your feet wide and doing your loosey-goosey, the nice slippy-slappy, loosey-goosey, loving sway. Gradually come to your hip distance apart, toes lead the way, shoulders up, around, down, and back. Head, pointy part of your head reaching up. Slid back the chin slightly, shoulders, circles. And then let's just swim through the atmosphere a little bit. Inhale, raising up, and exhale, exploring our bubble. Our magical bubble in space here. Our spot. One more. And then let's take our right foot forward, left foot back, straight legs, hips leading the way. And we're going to inhale, sink the front knee as we open our elbows. Exhale, straighten the front leg, give yourself a hug. Tuck your chin. Inhale, shine your heart, scaps hug in the back. Exhale, embrace. Inhaling, sink and open. Exhale, hug. Inhale, shining the heart. Exhale, tucking the chin, straightening the leg. 2 more. And let's come back to our bent knee, warrior 1. Our arms are lifted. And let's inhale, look up. Exhale, take your right arm down and look off to the right. Inhale up. Exhale, left arm down, look to the left. Arms extended. Inhale, everything back to warrior 1. Exhale, right arm goes down and back. We look right. Inhale, looking straight ahead. Exhale, left arm goes. And you look left. Woo! So, I might be on too much of a tight wire talk today. And come up. Let's find our way together and back. Switch sides. So your right foot goes back. Straight legs, hips facing forward, and we're going to shoulders up, around, down, and back. Reach to the crown of your head. Establish that nice triangular, even, strengthful foundation as we inhale. Sink the front leg as you open your arms, and exhale. Straighten the front leg, tuck your chin, give yourself a hug. Inhale, sink and open. Exhale, embrace. Inhale, open. Exhale, hug. 2 more. And then we stay and extend your arms. Imagine a nice magical beach ball you're holding up in space. And again, we're going to inhale, take your right arm down and go to the right, look to the right. Exhale, both arms up overhead. And exhale, twist to the left. Left arm goes down and back. We look to the left. We inhale, back center. Exhale to the right. Inhale, center. Exhale to the left. And inhale, center. Let's straighten your leg in a gentle beam. Find a pivot. So we're finding a nice straddle spot. Shoulders up, around, down, and back. Arms out to the side. Let's inhale. And exhale, sort of a half figure 7. And then take 3 breaths here, feeling your feet. Feeling grounded down in your feet, long. If your knees, don't walk your knees back. If you're feeling tightness behind your knees, soft bend is okay. Find the place where it feels good for you. And then exhale, forward fold. So your hands are just under your shoulders. We're going to again explore with your inhale, lengthening, and with your exhale, bending your knees back and dropping your head a little bit. And wherever you end up, explore with breath your edges. Inhaling, lengthening, and exhaling, softening. And it doesn't have to be huge movements. It can be little movements. So we're inhaling, lengthening, whatever that means to you, and exhaling, curling it down. In your exploration, listening, noticing what you feel. If ever there's any pain, just back off. It's not about punishing ourselves. It's about listening and exploring and learning about ourselves. And then next time you come to straight arms, let's take our left arm. A block would be good here, or a book or a chair. Take your left arm down center and take your right arm up to the side for a twist. And on your next exhale, bring it down. Pause, take a breath. Right hand center, and then inhale your right arm up to the sky. Looking up to the sky left. One more breath. With your exhale, take your hand down, toe, heel, down, and gradually press through your feet or hip distance apart. We're going to just gradually take your hands behind your calves and inhale that flat back figure 7 and exhale a nice soft release. Inhaling, lengthening, extending, exhaling, bending, softening. And then I'd like to see you walk out to plank. So we're walking your hands forward, finding your plank, rock back on your toes, forward on your toes, find the place that feels where your shoulders are over your elbow creases, over your wrists. You can take your knees down if you need to for supported plank. We're going to inhale and exhale to down dog. And then inhale back to plank. And exhale to down dog. So synchronize that flow with your breath. The next time you come to plank, let's just find your spot, feel your core engage with your exhale, and just take your right foot out, touch it off your mat, back to center. Exhale a tap. Then bring your knees down. Take your knees wide, toes touching. Sit your sit bones back, walk your fingers forward, and gradually take your chest and face, forehead to the mat. And finding our way onto our backs for some bridges. So, well, before we do that, let's find your knees bent, feet on the floor, hip distance apart, railroad tracks. Find your fulcrum. Find your fulcrum. And hug under your knees. And you can be in a nice supported boat here. And you can stay in the supported boat, and you can inhale, straighten one leg, then the other. Or you can let go and hold while breathing. Always breathe. And you can go for a little rowboat. However your rowboat works this morning, mine's a little creaky. And then we can sit up and find our way down to our backs with our feet hip distance apart. Pushing the backs of your arms, lift your heart and shoulders, blades back down to the ground. Inhale, look behind you, and exhale, look at your knees. Inhale, look behind you. Exhale, look at your knees. Behind you, your knees, and now stay with looking at your knees. And then look straight overhead, and just imagine a nice long neck, looking straight overhead. Arms to a T. First we're going to bridge. We'll do that later. And now some pelvic tilting in terms of just with breath. Inhaling a heavy tailbone, lower back maybe lifts up a little bit. Exhale a softening, pressing into the ground. Exploring your lower lumbar with breath. And then raise your hands, interlace your fingers, looking at your palms. Heels comfortably close to your sit bones, hip distance apart. We're going to inhale, push through your feet, peel yourself up into bridge. Reach the backs of your hands to the sky and lower vertebra by vertebra through the protracted shoulders. And when you reach the bottom, take your shoulders back down. Inhale, curl and peel yourself up. Reach for the sky. Exhale, lower vertebra by vertebra. Lowering the shoulder blades back to the ground. As you prepare to inhale, curl, peel, roll up to bridge. Reach for the sky. Exhale, lower vertebra by vertebra. Shoulders down. Inhale, peeling up. Reach for the sky. And exhale, lower. Re-greeting the ground, shoulders back, everything. One more. As we inhale, roll and peel up. Reach for the sky and lower down. Taking your left hand to your left knee, right hand to your right knee as we inhale, straight arms, and exhale, hug it in. A Nice gentle lower back awareness. Gentle movement. Always inhaling, lengthening, expanding, and exhaling, coming together, knees to chest. Now you can take your hands out to a T as we take, we're going to always inhale our knees center and exhale your knees over to the right elbows looking left. Inhale center and exhale knees left looking right. Inhaling center. Exhale knees right looking left. Inhaling center. Knees left looking right. Inhale center. Knees right looking left. And we're going to stay. So we're looking left. Our knees are right. And we're going to extend our top leg. So extend your leg. And it's just going to be close to the ground. And your leg is extended. Your big toe is touching the ground. And we're going to inhale. Lift it parallel to the ground. Exhale, a toe touch. Inhale, lift to parallel. Exhale, toe touch. Inhale, lift to parallel. Exhale, toe touch. Now this last one, inhale, lift to parallel, stay. And we're going to point your toe or point and flex a couple of times. Point, flex. Maybe circle your foot a couple times one way, a couple times the other way. And then you're going to say, flex your foot and take your toes to the ceiling, like rotating your knee shining to the ceiling. So you're sort of rotating the whole leg right from the hip joint. And hold. Inhaling. Again, you can play with your pointing and flexing here, but we're rotated. Feeling it in the hip, strengthening the musculature around the hip joint. And then on your next exhale, bend your knee. Inhale, back to center. And exhale, knees left, look right. And as you're there, extend your top leg long. Big toe touches the ground. As we inhale to parallel, exhale a toe touch. Inhale to parallel. Exhale, toe touch. Inhale, parallel. Exhale, toe touch. Inhale, parallel, stay. And maybe circle your foot a couple of times one way, then the other way. Point, flex. And as you're ready, we're going to rotate from the hip joint. You're going to take your toes, your knee, flex your foot maybe, and take your toes to the sky. Knee, imagine your knee shining up to the sky and feeling that rotation. And again, you can play with your point and flex and whatever helps you maintain that nice rotation of the leg. Feeling the musculature here all sort of strengthening as you're holding it. On your next exhale, bend your knees together, inhale together, and give yourself a hug. Taking your feet to the sky, hands to the outside edges of your feet, happy baby. And then take your hands in the knee crease and your knees are bent. We're going to inhale, straighten the arms, extend the legs. Exhale, hug them back in. Inhale, extend. Exhale, hug in. Two more. And then the next time you come to your huggy place, let's find a nice behind the knees roly-poly. We're going to find our happy rolling. Do that several times, finding your way ultimately to a nice easy pose, cross-legged on our mat. Today let's do, you can either be an easy pose, crisscross applesauce, or cobbler's pose, Baddha Konasana, soles of your feet together, holding, warming up your toes, or holding at your arches or your ankles, and inhaling that nice length, and exhaling the opening. And then leaning back and finding your crisscross applesauce. If you're not there already, hands on your knees as together we inhale length, and exhale sustenance in our length. Inhaling space in our being, and exhaling calm. Inhaling hands to heart, cultivating kindness. Exhaling peace. Inhaling thumbs to mouth, cultivating kind words. Exhaling kind words. Inhaling thumbs to forehead, inhaling kind thoughts. And exhaling kind thoughts. One last inhale together, and exhale, namaste. Thank you for joining me today. It's been a pleasure. Be sure to check our YouTube videos on the Chilton Public Library YouTube channel. There's all kinds of playlists emerging. So we have book chats, we have craft and goes, we have different things up there, as well as a new meditation series that will be starting this Wednesday with Michael Hefner. And he'll be meeting live with groups of people on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. So our Wednesdays at 3 will be Facebook Live. If you'd like to explore meditation, go to the Chilton Public Library webpage and we have that scrolling bar. You're going to want to look at the scrolling bar, find the poster for meditation and click on it, and it'll tell you what you need to do to participate. It's a free program, but we do ask for taking the time, dedicating and taking the time for yourself. There's a book involved, Real Happiness by Sharon Salzberg. So all kinds of interesting things, and I hope you enjoy your week, and maybe we'll see you at some of the interesting things at the library. They're there for you, and all the best to you, and we'll see you next Monday at 8. Bye now.